Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. We have Craig here with us this afternoon, and Craig has been playing football for the last 21 years and comes in here complaining of right hip pain, deep down in the hip joint. And he's had some back pain, upper back, mid back, and neck, and headaches occasionally as well. So playing defensive back for that many years, you're going to be taking some shots here and there and giving some shots. So you've had plenty of head-on collisions, I'm sure.
Yes, sir.
And also probably taken several hits in the pelvis and spears. Yep, it does.
Happens.
Okay, let's have you close your eyes and bend your head forward and backwards for me, please, Craig. And back to neutral. Yep, so you can tell he's a side sleeper. His head's forward and to the left of center. Sleeps on his side always, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That makes your acid reflux worse too. He's also complained of heartburn, stuff that's gone up into his esophagus and into his throat. And we do not treat acid reflux, hiatal hernia, or GERD, the disease, but we treat the vertebral subluxation complex of the spine and the rib cage, which can positively influence that neurologically through correction of those subluxations. Okay, Craig, I'm going to have you lay on your back for me first.
Okay.
I'm going to do a really specific orthopedic test on your hip. It's called a Fabry-Patrick test. Okay, now, as I push down, does this cause increased hip pain or back pain?
Increased hip.
Okay, so that is a positive Fabry-Patrick test for hip pathology. We'll do the same thing over here on this side now. This one not as bad?
Not as bad.
You still feel it?
Yeah.
Okay, deep down your hip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, push against my hand. Pull up, turn in, turn out, push, pull up, turn in, turn out. Good. Okay. Tell me if this hurts your spine anywhere.
Good.
Okay, let's lay on your stomach now, please. So just from doing those orthopedic exams and then evaluating his leg lengths, you can see his right leg is about a ½ an inch shorter than his left leg in the prone position. And when I bring him up, it actually gets more even, not totally even, but more even. Does that tighten up a little bit in your low back and your hip?
A little bit.
Right down here in your pelvis more.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's probably a little tender right there. And I know that's tender.
Mm-hmm.
These are all a little sore, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
To touch. He's got some tightness in his paraspinals here in the lower thoracic region. That's tender right there as well. You get tight in your shoulders sometimes.
Yeah.
Your neck's out right there on the right there on the left. And again, right there is where your headaches start most of the time to go around. I want you to lock your right leg straight, lift your entire right leg off the table. Okay, relax that one. Do the same thing on the left side now. Okay, which one of those seem more difficult to you than the other?
Left side.
Okay. So he's got a right hip subluxation and possibly pathology. I'm going to order an x-ray on it just to make sure. But I can't adjust it still today because it wasn't that severe on the Fabry-Patrick test. But he's got a left sacral deviation test positive here. So because his sacroiliac joint is misaligned, that changes the biomechanics of the acetabular joint down here, which is where the femur attaches into the ilium on the side, and that's called the acetabulum. So I'm going to start off by adjusting his left SI joint here. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to recheck your leg length here now. Now he's got even, see how his feet evened up?
Mm-hmm.
And this should feel a little easier than that first one did already, Craig.
Yep.
I'm going to slide down this way just a bit. There, adjusting your cervical curve back in its normal position. Let's turn you on your back now, please, sir. That's it. Good. Now slide down this way a little bit more and put your arms straight out like this. Straight out, sideways, palms up. There you go. Adjust your shoulders, your clavicles where they meet the sternum, and your costosternal joints here too, your anterior ribs. Okay, so just relax your hands right here on your chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Keep exhaling through your mouth. Okay, now deep breath in. Exhale. There we go. One more time. And exhale. There we go. Okay. Now I want you to relax your legs because I'm going to adjust your hip joints now. Just let this go totally limp. There you go. Should have felt that in your knee all the way up into your hip and back.
Yep.
Same thing here, just let this relax completely. There you go, super. Feel that one the same?
Yeah.
Okay, let's sit you up, face that way. There we go. Okay, you want to keep your chin up. I see you dropping your head a lot. There's your right shoulder. Left shoulder right now is as bad as your right one. You got a lot of stiff joints in your extremities.
Yeah.
There. How long did you watch this on YouTube before you decided to come in?
Man, it had to have been what? A couple months, huh?
Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, let's stand right here.
Yeah.
Run the mirror for me. Let me just check it. Okay, now see, he's still got pressure. He's standing more on his left SI joint, which is trying to take weight off that right hip, but it's not working. Let's come over here. No, you're fine. Okay, we're going to lay you on your back right here. Okay, there we go. Okay, slide up underneath there just a little bit. There we go. That's it. Feel like you're in there tight enough? Feel like that's right on top of your pelvic bones?
I'm in.
Okay. There we go. Yeah. Just breathe through your nose for me, Craig. And yeah, just like that. Oh yeah. Should have felt that one go all the way down. Good deal. And that's why we call it ring dinger, because he gets everything in a split second. I move everything from your skull all the way down to L5S1. There you go. It's good.
Had a lot going on right
Yes,
there.
sir, you did. Probably a lot more than what you realized.
I was telling you.
Sit you up sideways and come over here and stand in front of the mirror for me. Okay, so I am going to have you close your eyes again, Craig, and bend your head forward and backwards for me. And then back to neutral. Yep, take a look in the mirror right now already. You're more squared off than you were when you walked in. Let's pull these up and back for me. Hold those shoulders backwards. Flare these arms here like this. You might want to spread your feet a little further apart. Now see, I'm going to bring your head straight back first this way, and then look back at the wall behind you. There. Okay, now just relax. Let's try that same thing again now.
Alright.
Where you bend your head forward and backwards. This should feel easier to you than the previous one. Like I put a little WD-40 in there. You're squared off right down the middle now, and you're standing on both feet equally now.
Feel good.
Walk around and tell me how your right hip feels compared to when you walked in the door.
Feels good.
You feel better?
Yeah.
Good.
Definitely.
So what would you have to share with our YouTube audience about your very first experience here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief?
Definitely worth the wait. If you had anything going on with your body, thinking about this would be the best way to do it. Sure, it's great.
Better in person than it is on YouTube?
Sure is.
Okay,
yes,
good.
Sir.
Thank you for sharing your experience, Craig.
Appreciate it.
This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. We'll see y'all soon.